Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school basketball. Tonight from Keefe Gymnasium, it's a big matchup as the Rutland High Raiders come in at 5-4, and they host the 8-0 Burr Burton Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs in town for a big matchup tonight with the Raiders. And the Raiders coming in 2 losses with against Rice and then 2 losses against Burlington. Raiders coming off a win Tuesday night against Mill River. And Burr Burton coming in, they had a 3 overtimes to, it took 3 overtimes to beat MSJ, and that was a 99-95 win for the Bulldogs. So we don't know what to expect tonight. Should be a great ball game. A big matchup tonight up north is Burlington at 9-0 going up against St. Johnsbury. So that's a big matchup this evening, also in high school basketball. So we'll be back momentarily for Raider basketball. We've got the Raiders and the Bulldogs here from Keefe Gymnasium this evening on PEGTV. Mark Carboneau along with Stacy Kent. We'll be back momentarily with the tip-off. All right, good evening, everybody. Back at Keefe Gymnasium tonight for varsity basketball on Channel 15 PEGTV. Mark Carboneau along with Stacy Kent here from Keefe. We got a big one tonight. It's the Burr Burton Bulldogs in town to tangle with the Rutland High Raiders. Raiders coming in 5-4. The Bulldogs 8-0, unblemished. And the tip is controlled by the Bulldogs. This is Shahadi, one of the captains for Burr Burton. Joey Shahadi skips it out. No good as the shot went up by Gadsden, Tyshawn Gadsden. Raiders control back the other way. So Brochu now into the forecourt. Nick Bowles, number 22, 25 out there for the Raiders as Trzynski. And they get it back to Brochu. Over to Patrick O'Rourke. No, O'Rourke to Cam Slade. Down low, nice play, give and go, back and forth. Nice block, it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Raider basketball underneath. Blocked by Cody Gilbert, 15 for Burr Burton. Into the lane, and it doesn't go off the front of the rim. It was O'Rourke on the attempt, back the other way. Opening minutes here as we've got the Raiders and the Bulldogs this evening. Bulldogs working against that Raider. Let's see, looks like a man-to-man defense so far. In the lane, puts up the one-hander, doesn't go. Shot attempt by number 13, Taylor Mensch, and it doesn't go for Burr Burton. The Raiders back to the attack now. Patrick O'Rourke, the top of the key. Down low, turnaround jumper. Both teams look a little tight here in the beginning. The opening minutes. Back the other way, nice pass. And Gadsden with the shot up and in. Tyshawn Gadsden with the bucket, and the Bulldogs are out in front here, 2-0. Early going, it's 6:08 left here, first quarter of play from Keefe. Bulldogs and the Raiders. The Bulldogs coming with the full court press. The Raiders break it. You skip it over in the corner, O'Rourke, and off the iron. Rebound controlled by Burr Burton. Connor Harrington on the rebound. Shahadi with the jumper. Rebound by Cam Slade. Slade to O'Rourke. And the Raiders into the forecourt. Brochu. Steal by Shahadi. Little short jumper up and in. Nice shot by Gilbert. And we've got a 4-0 Bulldog lead here, with about 5:25 left in the first quarter. First quarter play from Keefe this evening. Slade in the lane, drives, whistle and a foul on the play. Basket will count, and getting the bucket was Sam Brochu. So Brochu will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. 4-2, 5:14 left here, first quarter of play. Now the Raiders coming in with some wholesale changes here. Joe Kuchar's in. 23 is in, that's Wyatt Szynski. And also Bailey Plant. So Plant, Szynski into the ball game, and Joe Kuchar. This is Gadsden, and we got a, no, they're going to call the fall on number 11 for Burr Burton, and that's Tyshawn Gadsden. So Gadsden will get called for the personal. Now they got him as 2 fouls, number 11 here. They've got him for 2. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's that could be something to watch here as we go a little further into this contest. Okay, Brochu, number Sam Brochu, 15 for the Raiders, controlling. Gets it to Kuchar. Joe looking for some inside help, nothing doing. So they wheel it around. And what do we got? Whistle and a foul on the shot attempt. Wyatt Szynski. Szynski goes to the free throw line here. It's 4-3 with 4:43 left in the first quarter of play. So Wyatt gets 1 of 2, and it's a 4-4 ball game here with 4:37 left. First quarter of play. Shahadi, 3-point shot by Shahadi makes it a 7-4 ball game. Burr Burton quickly out now with that man-to-man defense, full court press. Raiders struggle with it early, and now they broke it way across. Szynski's going to run it down. O'Rourke into the lane, back to Szynski. Nice fake in the lane, shot is up and no good by Brochu, back the other way. Nice pass by O'Rourke, broken up, but Burr Burton gets it back. Long shot downtown, got it. Well, I'll tell you, the guy that's hot here is Shahadi, and Shahadi's hit 2 3-point shots to put the Bulldogs up 10-4 here with 3:37 left in the first quarter of play. And the Bulldogs using the defensive pressure so far has turned the ball over, turned the Raiders over. We got a timeout here, first quarter of play, 3:36 left, and the Bulldogs on top 10-4. We'll be back. Back at Keefe, 3:36 left here, first quarter of play, and it's the Bulldogs 10 and the Raiders 4. The Raiders find themselves in a small hole here in the beginning as that Bulldog defense has done the job for Burr Burton. Shahadi with a couple of 3-pointers here. It hasn't hurt the Bulldogs either. Shahadi goes inside now. And the pass wanted to go inside. Connor Harrington wanted to flip it inside. It does go off the Raiders, so it'll be Burr Burton basketball. And it'll be underneath their own basket. Shahadi way outside, number 10, controls the offense. That's the 3-point shooter right there. They swing it now, they go inside. And a shot by Harrington is no good. Rebound is controlled. I'll tell you, Shahadi, he's feeling it tonight. 3 3-pointers, and back come the Raiders. We got a quick foul in the backcourt by Burr Burton. Number 10, that's Joey Shahadi. He picks up his first personal, and that comes with 2:47 left here in the first quarter of play. 13-4, a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. Raiders need something here on the offensive end of things. Get them going. Shot up and nothing doing. But it's a combination of Raiders not able to hit their shots and a tough Burr Burton defense. Shahadi controls for the Bulldogs outside. Harrington looking. Well, he had a guy open momentarily inside. It goes, so it's off Burr Burton. It'll be Raider basketball. The Raiders going with Brochu, 15. Patrick O'Rourke, number 20. 23 is Wyatt Szynski. Joey Kuchar in there, Joe Kuchar. And also shot outside, good. So the shot by Brochu makes it a 13-7 ball game. This is Harrington into the lane. Shot attempt from outside, nothing doing. Harrington rebounds though. That's been the big difference first quarter is the Bulldogs will be able to get some second shot attempts off the offensive boards here. Burr Burton all over the boards on the offensive scheme of things. Back to Patrick O'Rourke now. O'Rourke, Kuchar. Pass inside, back to O'Rourke. And that's a short. Shot is up by Bowles, and that's short. We got a whistle. 24 picks up the personal, Connor Harrington. So Harrington will pick up his first. Checking in, Szynski comes back in for the Raiders. And a shot quickly inside, and it's up and in. 24, Harrington. Actually, that was 32, my mistake. 32, Jack Bunker. So Bunker gets the bucket for the Bulldogs. It's 15-7, and we're inside a minute here in the first quarter of play here from Keith. Big ball game tonight between the Dogs and the Raiders. Brochu looking. Goes to Szynski now. Bowles had trouble with the handle on the basketball, and it goes back to Burr Burton. Long shot from downtown, got it. 13 on the three-pointer, Taylor Minch. 10 seconds ago, first quarter, Patrick O'Rourke with a long jumper, got it. Three-pointer by O'Rourke puts the Raiders 8 down, and a long shot at the buzzer by Joey Shahadi doesn't go. And after 2 quarters of play, or 1 quarter of play, it's 18-10 Bulldogs over the Raiders. We'll be back. Okay, back at Keefe, ready for second quarter of play. 18-10, the Bulldogs use the 3-point shots and the tough defense. A lot of turnovers by the Raiders in that first quarter, and that's all 3 things combined to put the Dogs up by 8. Shahadi there had the hot hand in that first quarter for the Dogs. So back to the attack now, the Raiders, and we got a kick. So let's set 31 in there, Jacob Alsop for Rutland. 14 going in, Bailey Plant checks in for Rutland, number 14. We got Szynski out in front now. O'Rourke from downtown, got it. Nice touch by Patrick O'Rourke for the Raiders, and they're down 5 here with 7:31 left in the second quarter of play from Keefe. Varsity action tonight on Channel 15. Mark Carboneau along with Stacy Ken here on PEGTV. Got a whistle over on the far sidelines. And it'll be Bulldog basketball, knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. And Ryan Smith, number 12, putting it in play for, look at this, pretty play, up and in. Basket by Connor Harrington. He caught the Raiders sleeping on that play. Inside, right to the hoop. Nothing doing. Raiders control. Brochu now out front. Jacob Alsop, and we got a travel call. Again, it was one of those turnovers there that's really hurt the Raiders this first half of play. 20-13, that's your score here in the second quarter. Bulldogs back to the attack now. Harrington controls for Burr Burton. They wanted a travel call. Looked like, and it's controlled by the Dogs. Smith goes to Shahidi. Shahidi looking down inside. There's Harrington. And the ball is going to be off. And we got a timeout called. So timeout Raiders. We'll take a short break. 20 for the Dogs, 13 for the Raiders. We'll be back. All right, we're back at Kiev here. We had a little delay there. We got carried away. Was talking with Bobby Fredette from the Rutland Herald is here this evening to cover this, and this is Shahadi with the jumper. I think the kids missed one shot since this game has started. He's had the hot hand for the Dogs, and it's a 22-13 ball game. There's a long shot from outside. 3-point shot by Plant. Nice shot. That puts the Raiders down 23-16. Back to the attack. Nice play. Looked like it was going to be Raider basketball. Knocked away by Szynski. So we've got Szynski in here. Alsop is in, number 31. This is Gadsden now. Gives it to Harrington. Off the iron. Over the back. You can see that from here. And the foul is going to be against. It's going to be on Burr Burton against Smith, number 12, Ryan Smith on the personal. So the Raiders will inbound it here with 5:47 left in the second quarter of play. Szynski. O'Rourke now. Now they go to Brochu. And we got a whistle and a foul. Number 11. That's going to be his third. So Gadsden has picked up his third foul here with 5:34 left in the second quarter play. That could be big here as Gadsden will go to the bench here, picking up his third personal. So the Raiders now see if they can make some headway. There is O'Rourke in the lane, and it's good. 22-18. Well, I'll tell you, the Raiders got a tongue lashing after that last timeout by Coach Wood, and it looks like they've come back to play here after that timeout. And we got a whistle and a foul is on Szynski, I believe. Let's see. Well, that's his first. Szynski picks up his first. 5:13 left here, second quarter. And it'll be Burr Burton basketball underneath. Shahadi in the lane, dips it down. and want to go outside now. Smith looking. Wants to go to Harrington, nothing doing. Shahadi now, he's got the hot hand. Outside, got it. I'm telling you, the kid is hot. He's burning the nets up here as he hits another one from outside. Another three-pointer. Makes it 25-18 Bulldogs. 4:47 left second quarter. Alsop looking for help. Goes to Brochu. Give and go there along the baseline. And it's broken up, intercepted, back the other way. He's feeling it. He's going to take it from outside again. Nothing doing that time. Off the iron, it goes out of bounds. And they say it went off the Raiders' hands. So Burr Burton will inbound it underneath their own basket. You skip it outside now. 23 in there is Will Tate. So Tate now looking for some help. Dumps it down to Smith. 15, that's Cody Gilbert. Gilbert's fouled on the drive. .31 Alsop on the personal for the Raiders. Nick Swain, number 10. Swain was the kid wearing number 31 in the JV game. I can say it now. They didn't have him on the JV roster, so there you go. We got that figured out. Burr Burton passing it around. We got a whistle, and we're going back the other way. So it'll be Raider basketball here. 3:54 left, and Connor Harrington checks back in for the Bulldogs. 3:54, and the Raiders trail in this one, 25-18 to Burr Burton. Good ball game this evening. The Raiders have got to find somebody that can get a hot hand to get them going here, because haven't had much from outside. The inside game is it's tough. There's a good pass inside. Nice play, but it won't drop for him. And it'll be Raider basketball underneath. So we got Swain inbounding here for the Raiders. Brochu goes inside. Nice look. Alsop inside, he gets fouled. And he's got another one coming. So Jacob Alsop at the charity stripe. Billy Plant checks out. 25. Tyler Straczynski is back in. Cam Slade getting ready to come back in for the Raiders after this shot here. In and out, going back the other way. Got a guy wide open down here. And the Raiders get back. Swain back to the attack here on defense. Throws it away. So Burr Burton throwing the ball away. The Raiders will put it in play. Alsop comes out. Cam Slade is back in. Number 21 for the Raiders. Well, the Raiders, O'Rourke goes to Swain. Back to O'Rourke. Brochu, nice fake. It's a good shot fake. Didn't go. Harrington clearing the boards for the Bulldogs. Shahadi. Ooh, he's gone cold. Now's the time to make up some. All the way down. Brochu loses the handle. Nice save by Slade. Cam makes a nice save. It goes in and out on the outside shot. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. So Shahadi picks up the personal, and we got a timeout call. That's his second personal. And we have a 25-18 ball game. The Bulldogs over the Raiders. 2:38 left here in the second quarter of play, and we'll be back momentarily. All right, back at Keefe here. 2:38 left, second quarter of action. 25-18, the Dogs over the Raiders so far. And we've got Cam Slade at the charity stripe here to shoot a couple. Come on, bend the knees, buddy. And we got Joe Kuchar checking in as Swain checks out. And Kuchar back into the contest for the Raiders. Second shot by Slade doesn't go. Rebound is controlled by the Dogs as Taylor Mensch was able to come down with the rebound. 2:30 left. Oh, Slade had it, still got it. O'Rourke going into the lane, puts it up, and we got a whistle and a foul as O'Rourke hits the deck. Well, I thought there was a foul. I guess there was no foul. It was just knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Raiders will regroup. Brochu in. So it's Brochu, Kuchar, O'Rourke, Slade, and Straczynski in for the Raiders. And that ball goes out of bounds, tipped by Gilbert. So let's see what the Raiders run here now. We got 2:09 left, second quarter, and they're down here 25-18 to the Bulldogs.
5 seconds there.
It's a back. Looking to go to O'Rourke. O'Rourke's in the corner on the other side. Looking. Brochu now. Bulldogs 2-3 zone. Tough on the inside. Nice play. Good look inside. And Kuchar puts it up and in. 25-20 now. The Raiders making a go of it here with 1:30 left in the second quarter of play. Harrington now for the Bulldogs. Slade all over him, forces him to dish it back outside. And shot over the back there, could have been, but it's controlled by the Raiders at any rate. 1:12 left here, second quarter of play, and the Raiders down by 5. Skip almost a travel. Into the lane, O'Rourke, it goes off the Bulldogs. It'll be Raider basketball. So we got Straczynski checking in, Wyatt Straczynski now, as he'll check in for Tyler Straczynski. So it's Straczynski for Straczynski. And so O'Rourke will control for the Raiders. That'll look for help. Brochu. You go to Kuchar inside, nothing doing there. Skip it across. Brochu again in the lane. One-handed jump, nice. So Brochu pulls the Raiders within 3. It's 25-22. And we've got about 30 seconds left in this one here in the second quarter. Nice steal. Going the other way. Brochu lays, oh, didn't get to lay it up. Got it blocked. Back the other way. Harrington from downtown. Big bucket here with about 15 seconds left as Harrington buries it to make it a 6-point lead now for the Bulldogs. And about 5 seconds left, second quarter. They're going to have to put it up here. 2 seconds. O'Rourke lets it go in and out at the buzzer. So after 1/2 of play from Keefe Gymnasium, varsity basketball on PEGTV, it's your Bulldogs from Burr Burton 28 and the Rutland High Raiders 22. Back at Keefe, ready for second half action here as the Raiders and the Bulldogs this evening. 28-22, and the Bulldogs are on top here as we start the second half. They got a huge three-pointer by Connor Harrington to with about 8 seconds left there in that second quarter, and that was key as Bulldogs have taken a 6-point lead. Now Gadsden here, he's got 3 fouls, so we'll have to watch him in the second half as he is back in the second half of action to open up here. So Picked up 3 personals in that second quarter, his third one. So we'll see what difference that makes as we get going here. Harrington in the lane, skips it back out. Shahadi, and he was hot in that first half of play. A little dipsy doodle there, and nothing doing. O'Rourke leads the Raiders back all the way coast to coast, and he goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. So to be Raider basketball, we've got Kuchers in. We'll set the alignment here for the Raiders. So we got O'Rourke, Kucher as the ball is stolen. Here's Shahadi. Leaves it for Gadsden, up and in. Tell you, the kid is smooth. He got the layup, and he was fouled on the play. So we got a chance for a three-point play. On the call was Szynski, number 23, with the. All right, back at Keefe here, 4:33. Good ball game tonight between the Raiders and the Dogs here. The Raiders haven't been able to. The shots just aren't falling for them, and I'll tell you, the Bulldogs, tough defense. Now they're going with that 2-3 zone. And I'll tell you, they haven't been able to get a lot inside against the Dogs. O'Rourke back to Brochu now. And they're just being patient, pulling it back out now, reset. Szynski. Well, you got to watch those passes. Brochu back the other way, and we got a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to be on. If that's Szynski, that's going to be that's his fourth. So Wyatt picks up his fourth personal here with 4:02 left in the third quarter. Taylor Minch at the free throw line, got it. So the Bulldogs, Szynski will check out as Swain checks in. Nicholas Swain checks in for Szynski. Second shot now coming by Minch. And it goes controlled by the Raiders. O'Rourke brings it up. Swain wanted to go to Bowles underneath. It's kicked out by the Bulldogs, so it'll be Raider basketball. Nick Swain's in there. We got Patrick O'Rourke. And as the ball goes to O'Rourke, Brochu's in there. Swain's going to put it into the middle. Nice Bowles looking back outside. O'Rourke, nothing doing. Rebound. And Harrington's fouled on the play. I think they're going to have Bowles on the foul. No, actually they got 14 on the call. So 14 is Bailey Plant. So Plant picks up his first personal, and the Bulldogs are back to the attack. Shahadi, we got a 2-on-1. They leave it down in the corner. And rebound up for Raiders is Bowles, and he pulls it down amongst the Bulldogs. O'Rourke to Swain. Thought about it. That's tough. That defense is tough. That's a tough zone. They go outside. Got it! Swain. And it's a 36-27. That was badly needed, but they go the other way. The Raiders hustling down. They get the rebound. Bowles to Brochu. Nice fake. And boy, he's in trouble. Got to look for an open man somewhere. You kick it back outside. Swain. Nothing doing. Rebound. Bowles had it. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Bailey Plant doing the yeoman's work underneath for the Raiders. Was able to get the rebound, put it back up, fouled on the play. We got a timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll be back. Raiders 27, Bulldogs 36. Okay, here we are at Keefe. It's 2:47 left, third quarter of play, and at the line is Bailey Plant for the Raiders. Got the first one. Raiders down here 36-28 to the Bulldogs. Raiders have 5 team fouls, and the Dogs, from what I can see, looks like 4. Scoreboard is partially out of my view from the curtain is kind of right on the corner of that area. 36-29, back the other way, come the Bulldogs. Raider basketball, got it back, coming back the other way now. Brochu. Raiders have got some momentum here. They got to capitalize, they got to connect here on some shots, and that doesn't go. Rebounds controlled by Shahadi. Coming the other way, battling with O'Rourke. Falls down, was able to get it to Harrington. Smith, long shot, doesn't go. Rebound, Shahadi. In the lane, we got a blocking foul against the Raiders. Nick Bowles called on the personal. So Bowles in the lane, he's going to pick up the personal. That's Nick's second. And Shahadi at the line. And Shahadi misses it. See, I don't have a problem with kids making noise at a ball game when a kid's on a foul line, because I'm a big college basketball fan. And so I don't have a problem with that. I think they should do more of it. Second shot is good by Shahadi, so he gets 1 of 2. And it's a 36-29 ball game here. The Raiders are going to make a run. They should start one now here, as we've got 2:08 left. Third quarter, you got to go with it. Passing's been a problem. You got some tenacious defense though by Burr Burton. So basically, it's been a matter of the defense by Burr Burton. It's really helped them on the offensive side of things. The Raiders had a few miscues, not able to hit those outside shots with any consistency in this second half. There's O'Rourke going in, puts it up. We got a foul by Alsop underneath, as I believe Jacob picks up the personal. And that'll be his second. So this will send Harrington to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. We've got 1:40 left here in the third quarter of play. Rebound is controlled by the Raiders. Bailey Plant coming back the other way. Thought about it. Now he skips it over to Brochu. There's Swain. Alsop went in for the rebound. He's fouled over the back. We got a foul on 32 for, that's Jack Bunker for Burr Burton. That's Bunker's first personal. There's a shot by Plant. Got a three-pointer, that'll help. Raiders cut it to 5. 1:20 left in the third quarter. They got to make their move here. Big bucket by Bailey Plant on that one. There's Harrington. Over to Gadsden now. Gadsden looking, back to Harrington. Nice play, and it was knocked away. Let's see, it's going to be off the Raiders. It was a good play inside there by Brochu to knock the ball away. 59, we're under a minute here, third quarter. And this is Harrington. Alsop's all over him. Harrington in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Plant. Raiders have got to be patient here. They go inside to Alsop. Bucket. In and out. Boy, the Raiders have missed. They've missed a few of those tonight where it's gone down and come right back out. Keith Jim heating up here as we come to the end. We got about 30 seconds left, third quarter. Shahadi outside, doesn't go. Alsop with the loose basketball. Here comes Brochu. Saved. Plant going to hit the three. Got it! Bailey Plant brings the Raiders within 2, and we're down to 10 seconds. Gadsden now for the Bulldogs. 4 seconds. Gadsden lets it fly. Nothing off the glass. After 3 quarters of play, the Raiders have come back. 37 for the Dogs, 35 for the Raiders. We'll be back for the fourth quarter action. All right, we're back at Keefe, and this place is heating up here. It's the fourth quarter, and the Bulldogs 37, the Raiders 35 here as the cheering section has come to life on the red side of the court here. The Raiders going with O'Rourke, Szynski back in. Now Wyatt's got 4 fouls, so we'll have to see how he plays it here in this fourth quarter. We've got Brochu in there, Szynski. Bailey Plant hit a couple of key 3-pointers in that third quarter, and he's in there. Also Alsop, who did a good job underneath for the Raiders in the third. Wanted to go to Alsop. Szynski skips it. Looking for an opening here, nothing doing. Got that 2-3 zone. Bulldogs doing a great job on defense. Alsop skips it. There's a shot from outside. Doesn't go, rebound, and we got a whistle and a foul. So Brochu tried the outside shot, didn't go, and it was rebounded. We had a whistle on the play, and the foul is going to go against O'Rourke's going to pick up the first personal of the ball game. So Patrick's got 1 foul, and here we are with 7:18 left in the fourth quarter. So this stretch from now on is going to be important here at the charity stripe for both teams. And the first one by Smith is good. He'll have another one coming. 38-35 now. 7:18 left here in the fourth quarter of play. Second shot by Smith. 39-35. Bulldogs coming with the full court press. Raiders, Brochu looks a little tentative. They finally break it, let it go. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be off the Bulldogs. So it'll be Raider basketball. They'll put it in play here with 7:04 left. Third quarter action, or fourth quarter action from Keefe. O'Rourke. Plant. Szynski now brings it back up to the top. This is Brochu. Skips it into Plant. Goes inside, got the whistle and the foul on Shahadi. I think that's his, let's see. He doesn't have that many, maybe, well, he does have 3, so he picks up his third personal. So Joey's got 3 now, and at the line for the Raiders will be Bailey Plant. Got it. 6:50 left in the contest. Low scoring affair, 39-36 here. We're in the fourth quarter, but it's been a wild ball game here from Keefe. Second one's good by Plant. 39-37, 6:50 left. And Smith, Plant trying to go for the steal. Knocked away by Szynski. Shahadi, nothing going. Brochu, forecourt. O'Rourke put it up and in. It goes out of bounds off Burr Burton. It'll be, well, you got a timeout called by Burr Burton. So the Bulldogs will take a timeout. It's 39-37. The Dogs on top of the Raiders. We'll be back. Ready to roll here. We got 6:34 left, 39-37. The Bulldogs on top, and it'll be Raider basketball underneath your own basket. As Brochu, Alsop. Boy, Szynski looking for help. He hits Brochu outside. O'Rourke is in, and there's your, and then Plant, Bailey Plant. Hit some key 3-pointers down the line here to draw the Raiders within 2. Looking to go inside, Alsop. Alsop now to go outside. That's how you attack the zone. You go inside, out, and it goes back to O'Rourke. Brochu now in the lane, puts it up. Rebound by the Dogs. We got a whistle and a foul. So a lot of activity down there by Shahadi. Shahadi had the ball. They're going to call it on, let's see who they call it on. I believe it was number, well, if it's on, no, I thought they were going to call it, they called it on Alsop, which is his third. I thought they might have called it on Szynski. Wyatt's got 4, so he can't afford to pick up that 5th foul. Shahadi doesn't get it. 39-37, 6:02 left here in the fourth quarter as O'Rourke controls for the Raiders. Szynski back to O'Rourke. He had Plant down, Bailey was down low. They were open for a minute, or for a second I should say, because of the pace of this ball game. Brochu. Really no need to hurry. We've got 5 minutes left, and Coach Wood's going to call a timeout. We'll take a short break. 39-37, the Dogs over the Raiders. All right, we're back at Keefe. We've got 5:30 left here in the fourth quarter of play. It's the Raiders and the Bulldogs this evening on Channel 15, PEGTV. Mark Carboneau along with Stacy Kent. And this has been a good one here with 5:27 left. It's knocked away. Here comes Gadsden. Boy, that kick can fly, I'll tell you. Didn't take him long to get down the court as he went to coast on the steal. They pushed it out to him. Puts his team up 41-37 now. There's a long jumper by Plant, in and out. Boy, I'll tell you. Bulldogs doing a job on the boards there, and the Raiders only get one shot at it. We got 4:58 left here. Fourth quarter of play. Smith over to Shahadi in the lane. Harrington, nice ball fake. Didn't go. Alsop with a big rebound for the Raiders. And we got a 41-37 ball game. Here's Plant driving the baseline. O'Rourke, and we got a travel call against Shahadi. He got control of the ball, but he was rolling around after he gained control of the basketball. So they called a travel. And it'll be Raider basketball out here on the side just below us. (41-37), 4:39 left. This is Plant. Gonna go along the baseline, skips it out to O'Rourke. Wyatt Szynski thought about it. I would like to go inside. Bowles has it. Back outside. There's Harrington, O'Rourke setting up. Big three by Patrick, and it makes it 41-40 now. The Raiders down by one with 4:09 left in the ball game. This is Smith over to Harrington now. Tough defense now as Gadsden gets it out front. Gadsden controls for the Bulldogs. Wants to go inside, knocked away by O'Rourke. This is Shahadi. Working against O'Rourke. That's a good matchup right there. He wanted the 5-second call, I think, or travel, one or the other there. Smith pulls it back out now, 3:30 left. O'Rourke went for the steal. Shahadi now controlling. This is Gadsden. Knocked away. Oh, Gadsden had it knocked away, got it back. Now he has it knocked away from him. Gadsden again. A lot of quick hands out there on defense. Didn't get it. Rebound controlled by Bowles of the Raiders. Harrington battling them. And Bowles gets it to Brochu now. Brochu brings it up for the Raiders. Over to, excuse me. Szynski now. They went in the corner to, now they're going to corner to O'Rourke to go. Looking for something inside, unless they can get it from O'Rourke. Off the rim, tipped away by Bowles, and it's controlled by Smith. Shahadi now with the 1-point lead in the basketball. And, whoa! Tough call for the Raiders as O'Rourke was on him, he fronted him, and they called the foul against O'Rourke. And boy, I don't know. I'm not going to get on the officials, but I think that could have gone either way. In fairness, that could have gone either way. So they called it against O'Rourke, and I think Patrick had position on him because he fronted him. It's going to put Shahadi at the free throw line. And Shahadi makes the first one, 42-40. 2:27 left here in the contest as Gadsden will come out. That was the second foul against Patrick O'Rourke, so he's got 2 now. And Shahadi gets them both. 2 big free throws, puts the Bulldogs up by 3. That was a huge call. And with 2:27 left in the ball game, it's the Bulldogs 43 and the Raiders 40. We'll be back. All right, back at Keefe, this place is wild. I'll tell you, we just had a call that could have gone either way. Unfortunately, it went against the Raiders, and it sent Shahadi to the line. He got a couple of free throws. The Dogs now up on top, 43-40. We got 2:24 left in the contest, and this is by no means over right now. This thing is wide open here as we've got Brochu. Gets it to Szynski now. Wyatt looking, goes inside. Jumper is no good. Rebound, and it's taken away by the Bulldogs. Szynski tried to get it. Coming back down now, Burr Burton with the basketball. Shahadi, 1:54 left. Of course, at some point, you want to go for a steal here. You don't want to send them, you don't want to put them on the line. And the Dogs are going to obviously run some clock here. O'Rourke and Shahadi. It's been quite a matchup tonight out there. 43-40, the Dogs by 3. Szynski went for the steal. Harrington kicks it back out to Smith. 1:24 left. Now they go cross court, steal. This is key now, 2 against 2. O'Rourke goes in, he's fouled, and the basket won't fall for him. Now this will send Patrick O'Rourke to the free throw line, 43-40. 1:13 left in the contest. O'Rourke's got the first one. Gadsden will check back in. Taylor Minch is out, and Gadsden back in. Now Alsop is getting ready to check in for the Raiders, and Bowles checks out. So we've got Alsop, we got Joe Kuchar in the ball game. So Kuchar, Alsop, O'Rourke at the line gets the second one. So here we go, 43-42. The Raiders on top. Here comes Gadsden. Over to Smith. Back to Gadsden. Drives the... didn't hang. I think we got a foul. Well, let's see what the call is here. I thought it was going to go against the Raiders. We got Gadsden for the foul. He's called. And he's going to pick up his 4th. So he's done pretty well because he had 3 to start the second half. So Gadsden picks up the 4th, 43-42. And at the line for the Raiders is Brochu. Didn't get it. Rebound, Harrington. Big rebound by Harrington, looking for help. Can't find anybody, so he takes a dribble. This is Smith now, bringing it up for Burr Burton. Great ball game tonight, 43-42. We're under a minute now. We got 50 seconds left here at Keefe. And Burr Burton, now they're going to start following him. So Alsop is going to foul Harrington, and this will send Harrington, because they are well over the limit. So this will send Harrington to the free throw line. .44 seconds left. Harrington sinks the first one, and he's got a shot at another one here. It's 44-42, and Harrington with a couple of key foul shots here. And I'm not sure how many timeouts each team has at this point. At any rate, both teams in the bonus here the rest of the way. Harrington misses the second one. It's controlled. We got a foul on the inside though, as Minch came down with the basketball, and we got a foul. And they're going to call this one on 15. That's going to be Brochu. That picks up his first at the line. Mensch. 45-42 now. Cody Gilbert back out for the Dogs as Bowles is back in for the Raiders. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound Raiders. We got a 3-point ball game. 45-42. 38 seconds left in the contest. Skipping it around now. This is Szynski. Wyatt skips it out. Patrick O'Rourke. And we got a timeout called by Coach Wood. So the Raiders called timeout. We'll set the stage here. 45-42. The Bulldogs on top with 23 seconds left. And coaches are going to talk things over. All right, we got 23 seconds left here back at Keefe. What a ball game this evening here. It's the Bulldogs from Burr Burton in town to tangle with the Raiders. And the Raiders coming in at 5-4. The Bulldogs at 8-0, undefeated so far in this season. And it'll be Raider basketball as Coach Wood has called the timeout. And he's going to use the timeout right to the end here. You see what they set up here. Now we got the official whistle. They called them. And they'll set it up on the far sidelines across the way. So you've got 14, and that's Bailey Plants in there. You got Nick Bowles, 22. 20 is Patrick O'Rourke. 15, Sam Brochu. And you got 23 is Wyatt Szynski. We're down to 15 seconds now. Almost a steal. There's a shot, lets it go. And it was blocked, goes out of bounds. We got 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left in the contest. 45-42. The Raiders trail the Burr Burton Bulldogs here with 8 seconds left. They inbound it. This is O'Rourke. O'Rourke, long shot from outside, doesn't go. Rebound is controlled by Burr Burton. He got called for travel. Well, hold the phone here. He got called for traveling. The clock said 1.9 seconds. And then Burr Burton, he came down with the rebound. Shahadi was traveling for some reason. And now the officials are going to gather. We got 0.4 of a second. Because we ended up at 1.9 seconds, and they called. We may have to put some time back on the clock here. I don't know. So Burr Burton has called the timeout. Both teams. So this is interesting. The Burr Burton player, I believe it was Shahadi. He thought he was going to hold the ball for the last seconds, and apparently he started moving up court, and they called the travel on Burr Burton. So it should be Raider basketball here. And they're going to put 2 points. They got the clock at 2.3 seconds now on the clock. Boy, this is huge. This is big. So quite a turn of events here if the Raiders, I believe the Raiders will have the basketball though. It's a travel call against Burr Burton. And 2.3 seconds left. 45-42, the Raiders trailing in this one, and I think they've trailed just about the whole ball game. They were down early. They got down early in that first quarter. They fought back, made a game of it finally in the third quarter to draw within. They were within 6 points at halftime, and Harrington had a big 3-point shot with about 8 seconds left in the first half, and Burr Burton had that 6-point lead. So this is a huge call here at the end. 2.3 seconds left. The Raiders should have the basketball. They trail by 3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So this, let's see what the. So Szynski's going to put it in play. Brochu's out there. We got Patrick Harrington is out there. You're going to have enough time to catch. You're going to be able to catch the ball and then release it. Here, O'Rourke off the rim, and that's the ball game. Patrick O'Rourke, well, he had a shot, and it went off the iron. And I'll tell you, what a ball game by both teams here. As the Raiders fall short, they come up 3 points short, 45-42. And the last shot taken by Patrick O'Rourke of the Raiders. So they certainly had a chance to tie it and take it into overtime. But nothing doing as the Raiders, they hung tough, though. They came back in that second half as they were down early. They were down by 6 at halftime. And they made a go of it here. They made a game of it in the second half against the Burr Burton Bulldogs. Bulldogs coming into this ball game at 8-0 this evening. And the Raiders coming in at 5-4. A couple of tough losses to Rice and Burlington. And now a tough loss here at home against the Bulldogs. And they'll meet each other again down the line here, because the Raiders will have a rematch down in Manchester. But what a ball game here this evening at Keefe, as the Raiders go down by 3, 45-42. And a little excitement at the end. They had a travel call against Burr Burton, turned the ball back over to the Raiders, and the Raiders had a last-second shot with about 2 seconds left. Patrick O'Rourke from the three-point line down in the far corner away from us, and gave it his best shot, but it hit the front of the rim, bounced off, and the Raiders, a tough loss tonight, 45-42. At the hands of the Burr Burton Bulldogs. So a great game here to watch and to be a part of here on Channel 15 PEGTV. And I want to thank Stacy Kent, our camera person this evening. So the Raiders fall by 3. Once again, the final score tonight, 45-43, 45-42, I should say. The Raiders coming up shorthanded to the Burr Burton Bulldogs. So for Stacy Kent, this is Mark Carboneau saying your final score tonight, Burr Burton 45, and the Raiders of Rutland High School 42. We'll see you down the road.